Hello everyone, it's Granny Gamester here with an update on the Frontier Village. Now for those of you who have seen the previous updates, you will have seen all this. I think the only thing you might not have seen, I can't remember whether I had it there or not, was my Ymir temple up here on this little hill. I did put this in. It is only a level 1, so I got a ways to go with it. But I did make this little path down through here, and we all know how I feel about these stones. They could have done a little better job with these interlocking. I feel they should be able to overlap. So we have a little wagon backed up to the blacksmith shop, which I think some of you have seen. And this is our blacksmith shop. So I'm not going to go through each one, but for those of you who might not have seen that, just go back to Frontier Village Update and you can see inside these that I'm not going in today. But this is my horse being ready to be shod here at the blacksmith. And this horse is waiting. And this is, of course, the armory. And that's a better look at my Ymir temple up there. I have the totems there. And this is one that I did not have done. So this is now done, and this is the Black Bear Tavern. So I'm going to take you inside. Now, I could have made this bigger, but I didn't realize that at the time, so I had to make do with what I had. And I can only seem to get male dancers. Once in a while I can get a female. But I think it depends on your character gender, what you get with these guys. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but this is the bar. And as you can see, everything is pretty much wooden. Any metal that this village had usually goes to weapons and armor and the like. So everything is very simple. It's wooden. Got a big old bear. And then this is a nice little alcove for private sitting. So this is the tavern, not too big because there's not a big population here, so don't need a real big building. And you've all seen the cookery and the tannery. I've had those done. There, my castle. I did finish it, so we're going to go inside. And we have some wolves, my little pets. There's a couple under that tree resting too, right there. These, of course, you can tell are taxidermy wolves. They're much safer. Cause a lot less trouble than the tame ones. So this is inside. Again, not too big and very simple. This is a very young village, so it doesn't have a lot of money. And I, as their lord, doesn't have a lot of money either. But I just love this building set. It's just beautiful the way it is. You don't have to put a lot in it because the walls are just beautiful. But there's my wolves. And then this is the fireplace with the sitting area. And of course we all know that King Elk is my favorite. And, you know, a very basic table and chairs. And the little kitchen. And then each tower has its own elevator. So that's what these doors are. It's just an elevator to go up. So, and that's the view from this end. So let's go upstairs, and I love these banisters. Oh, and this is the little seating area that overlooks the living room. And here's the bedroom. Again, very simple, very rustic. This table is a little ornate. We're going to say it was a gift. Why not? And my little basic writing table. But again, very simple but elegant. And then again, just a couple of chairs out here on the balcony. And I just love this view. I tell you, I would live here. The rain is a little daunting, but I had to wait for it to stop raining so I could video this. I didn't want to do it in the rain. And of course this overlooks the village. And over that way. Alright, so let's go down and see the rest. Oops. And the building in here is so much fun. They need to add more placeables though. They really do. Because I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people who have a lot of fun and enjoyment out of doing this. Building their castles. And so the artisan shop I had done, and I do believe the carpenter shop was done. And the alchemist. So we added a brewery. I didn't know what I was going to do with these two buildings here, but I added a story to this, and you'll see why in a minute. But here we have boxes of goods, product, and then when you walk in, yeah, I finally found a place for those barrels. Yeah, they look nice, I think. And then, yeah, you have an extra floor with a ladder. You can get up there. This holds all the goods. Of course, we have plenty of wine racks. Plenty to sell the tavern. And then this one says danger, explosives. Yeah, this is my ammunition dump. Yep, this has got my fire orbs, my traps, my grease orbs, my gaseous orbs, and my exploding jars, which I don't have any yet. Yeah, so I can fill these all up, and whenever I need them, I can just come in here and get them. It's awesome. I did put the palisades around this because I thought to myself, you know, this really isn't too smart to build it this close to the village. If I was in a player versus player server, I definitely would not do that. Definitely would not. And the palisades would be rows. To protect it, yeah. Even that probably wouldn't work. I mean, I read horror stories about people being raided, and yeah, not my cup of tea. And then, of course, you've all seen the fish and shanty. I haven't added anything to that. And then up back here, I did go ahead and make these farmhouses. So here's where the farms are. This is a little side shed. Don't know what for. Chickens maybe. Although we don't have any. We don't have any animals really. But this is a cute little place. I really like this little house. It's very, very small, but it's so cozy. Yeah, there's the little kitchen. And there's the dining table, and then the two little beds. Yeah, and the cabinet. It's kind of dark over here. There's not a lot of light. Yeah, I hope my poor camera isn't freaking out because it's getting dark. But yeah, really cute. And then the next house, I'm going to leave this lit so my camera doesn't go freaky. I haven't gotten around to figuring out if I can change it from auto focus to manual when it comes to the lighting. I don't know. But this is the kitchen. This house is a little bigger. These guys have a little more money. They have a fireplace and a table, and they actually have a loft to sleep in. So there's their beds and a chest. Yeah. So, very cool. Like I said, there's very little iron in this village. It's a very new village. It's very rustic. So any iron or metal that they do have go towards armor and weapons. Yeah, so there you go. And this bonfire, you know, if you light it at night, is very cool. Oh, I can light it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, let's go up on the hill and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, how nice. Yep, so there's my little village. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this. I'm very, very happy with the way it came out. I'll try to pan a little slower here. So that's my little frontier village, and I love this build. This is a great, great build. I love the looks of it. Yeah, very much so. Don't know what my next build is going to be, but it's going to be a castle that's all contained within the castle walls with a drawbridge and hopefully all of that. So, all right. If you liked, please give me that like, and if you'd like to see more, just subscribe, and if you hit the little bell, you'll be notified when I post my next video. And I probably will do another one today. Everybody's cooped up at home, including me, and of course we all know what I'm doing. So, all right, until next time, GG out.